welcome to my video. It's Chuck the Stuttering Nerd here. Normally I never really post videos of myself. I'm usually either recording for someone else or posting just other videos. Not many either. So this is something that I'm trying that's new to me. Basically, I love comic books and comic book toys and horror movies and video games, and basically it's kind of cool trying to reach out and talk to other people and share things like that. So anyways, today's Friday the 13th, and I picked up a lot of cool stuff over the past 4 weeks, so I'm gonna try and do a pickups video. And if I end up liking it, I'd like to do it more often than just 4 weeks. So, but yeah, let's do this. With the first things that I'm going to show off that I picked up are the Marvel Legends. I used to collect them back when they first came out, back when Toy Biz did them, because I'm old, But I ended up at one point selling off my entire collection, and I'm actually starting back up. So, yeah. So here we go. First up, X-Force Deadpool. And most of these I found in the wild, with the exception of a couple older ones. But yeah, X-Force Deadpool. Not the HasCon exclusive, it's part of the actual Sasquatch Build-A-Figure set, so I was really happy when I found him. Next, Blade, with the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure. Got him on clearance, as well as most of the Netflix wave. Got most of those for, I think, $10. So, but Jessica Jones, Punisher, Black Panther, Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man, Shatterstar. That's actually pretty cool that they made him too. That's definitely in the era that I grew up with. So, Spider-Woman, Nova, Human Torch, which, speaking of, those are exclusive to Walgreens, and I know that they're going to be getting The Thing next, as well as Silver Surfer, so I'm pretty excited about those, especially the Clyburn time. Regular Deadpool from the Deadpool wave, or should I say 90s era Deadpool. Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. Always wondered if something else stretched. Ha! Yellow Daredevil. Really pretty cool figure, but honestly I really wanted it just for the secondary head. It's maskless with his glasses on, so his shades. Want to use that on Cyclops or possibly the other Daredevil. Sue Storm, Spider-Man Noir. I still need Mysterio, man. Found this guy in the wild. I pretty much refuse to actually buy brand new ones that just come out off of Amazon or eBay because of all these scalpers. But yeah, finding them in the wild is pretty fun. Captain Britain, Deathlock from the new Deadpool wave, Bullseye. Oh, they're all falling. Cable. This one I'm excited about. Once again, the version that I grew up with. This one, obviously, I did not find in the wild, but it's the Amazon exclusive Defender set. I passed on the original release of this Daredevil, and I've been kicking myself for it ever since. But much to my luck, they put him out again with a proper paint job. a really cool version of Iron Fist, even though people complain, I know, about him not having nipples. Who cares? This, I think, originally was a Comic-Con exclusive, but this Luke Cage, I'm really excited about. And then, I think Jessica Jones here is exclusive to the set, so I'm really happy. And actually, I read that a lot of people were getting these that had, like, defects with the paint jobs or scuffs. Mine came out perfect. So I'm extremely happy. I cannot wait to crack these guys open. Yes, I do crack open all my toys, and I free them from their plastic prisons. And I put them into my glass case, so I guess it's another prison, but whatever. Now, some of the other ones that I did not find in the wild were loose. Most of them are older. Actually, they're all older except for one. And, well, let me just show you. The Toy Biz Magneto. Basically, I really wanted a Magneto, and I really wanted the newer one that was a Toys R Us exclusive, but I flat out refused to pay those prices. $100 for a loose figure? Don't think so. And it sucks because the Build-A-Figure was Jubilee, and I want a Jubilee figure for my 90s era X-Men Blue team. It's probably never going to happen unless they release her, so... But anyways, I'm extremely happy to get this. This is a better figure anyways, but still, you know. But the new one coming out with the Apocalypse Wave looks pretty sweet. I'm not really up on current books, but the actual costume looks cool. And that wave also has 90s and 90s era Wolverine, Sabretooth, and Psylocke. Even though I know Wolverine technically wore that costume in the 70s too, but still, you know, most people my age remember him in the blue and the yellow and the black. So, but yeah, Magneto, happy to have him. Next up, Pyro, to go with my Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Next is more of a modern one. It's from the Entertainment Earth exclusive box sets of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's Rocket. He actually came with everything that he should have. He was only $12, and I wanted a box set, yeah, but I'm not paying $110 right this minute. I'm cheap. So, but yeah, happy that I have him. Next is one of my favorite X-Men. One of them, not my favorite, but one of them. Nightcrawler. So happy to have this guy. I think that he holds up well too. Great condition when I got him too. His head is a little loose, but I can fix that. So extremely happy though. Love him. Fuzzy Blue Elf. Next is a set that I never, ever got when I was collecting them, and I wanted them for the longest time. Back when I worked for Toys R Us, I wanted them when I saw them, but bills come first and rent. And, well, it sucks being an adult sometimes. But I got a good deal on them. Face Off, Captain America, and Red Skull. Complete. Stuttering, yeah. What a fucked up word to actually stutter on. Anyways, Captain America's flicking us off, yeah. Basically, I could agree to some extent, best Captain America ever made, hands down. I love his shield. I love his shading. He's a little short, but you know what? During the Toy Biz era, not bad. And his shield is This is the best shield ever made, hands down. The one that it came with the cap from the Onslaught wave sucks. It's too small, and the colors seem really just too dark too. But anyways, really happy. Got a good deal. Even comes with the stand, which the guy who actually sold it, not only did he give me a good deal, but look at how he packed this stuff. And that's how the actual figures were packed too. Awesome eBayer. I mean, this is fantastic. I've never seen something packed this well. So I was extremely happy. And the price that I paid, I mean, I've seen them come like brand new go for about $200. $40 both used in like new condition, and they really are in like new condition. So I'm happy. Next, some more modern ones sealed. Ego and Star-Lord. That 2-pack's pretty cool. Thor and Valkyrie. Pretty happy about this one. I've got to say, Thor Ragnarok, one of my favorite Marvel films in the past 2 years, 3 years. I mean, it was just fun. So very happy. And the soundtrack was awesome. I mean, phenomenal. Next is not a Marvel Legend, but a Marvel Select. It's the Disney Store exclusive Thor with the swinging hammer. From what I've seen, he's about the same size as most of the Thor Marvel Legends, which makes me happy, because this guy's a brute. He looks amazing. I really want to see if he fits in well with the others. And like I said, I open up all my toys anyway, so I will find out. But yeah, pretty excited to have him. As a matter of fact, him, the loose figures, and that the Fenners set were the only ones that I did not find out in the wild. So, alright, now that I got a mess in front of me, let's move on to the non-Marvel Legends. First of all, was at Target, found these on clearance. I'm an 80s kid, born in the 80s, early 80s, 81 to be exact. Grew up watching stuff like G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Voltron. And Target had this, the vintage Voltron figures on clearance for, what was it? $8.88. That's it. $8.88. Okay, I am blind. $8.98. Anyways, they had these on clearance, and they had the whole set, including Black Lion, which he was $15. But finally, because I never actually had him as a kid, I can now honestly say that I can build Voltron. And what's cool is that I know that these guys are electronic. Black Lion is, but when you form Voltron, Keith goes through the combination, what he would say in the show, or closer to it. But I was really excited, and the thing is, I was not expecting to find these, and I had bought a bunch of toys earlier. I could not afford all of them. My lovely girlfriend, Liz, amazing, was like, well, if you buy the smaller ones, I'll buy you Black Lion. So, there we go. And let's see if he actually says something.
The galaxy is about to be secure. Form Voltron!
Yeah. Very excited about that. Very excited. Cannot wait to open those. Now, let's see. Horror. Let's move on to horror. I didn't pick up many horror toys these past 4 weeks. Horror toys seem to be really expensive, and there's not a lot that's been released that I don't have that I really want. But Comic-Con's coming up in August. I'm sure between now and Comic-Con there's going to be a shit ton. So, but I love Evil Dead, and I like the show. It's awesome. But when I saw that they re-released Henrietta, something that I missed out on when it first came out, I had to get this. My favorite Deadite by far, Henrietta. She's gonna look awesome on my shelf with my McFarlane Ash and my NECA Ashes. So I'm pretty excited. I'm actually thinking of maybe redoing the actual shelf and adding my Books of the Dead, the DVD sets, and the daggers that I have. So I would really like to know if somebody out there makes like cabin dioramas for 1 to 12 scale figures, just because to have that for my Evil Dead figures and for my Jason figures would be incredible. So I researched it, found a couple, but the like best looking one that I've seen, guy hasn't made anything since 2016, so I'm not even sure if he still does it. But yes, I need one. And last but not least, something that I've wanted since I was a little kid, to the point where like I wanted it, picked it up, almost bought it a few times at a Comic-Con. People were asking like $100 for it. Now it's up to like $150 depending on where you go. This I found and the seller was awesome. But let's move on to Starship Troopers. Got the warrior bug. I remember going to places like, pretty sure Walmart, but I'm also pretty sure Venture. Venture was an old store. It may have been Venture, but walking in there, seeing this guy. The other figures look cool, but this. I mean, even like with it being what 15, 20 years old, this guy still looks awesome. He's worth a lot of money. I don't care about value. I'm going to open his ass up, and I'm going to put him on one of my shelves. And the thing is, I think he actually scales pretty well. He might be a little too small for, like, Marvel Legends, but he's pretty close to being scale. At least I think so. Either way, he would look badass. You know what? I wouldn't mind finding an Ant-Man to have on him, like, riding on him, you know? So, but yeah, that would be pretty badass. Love this guy. And actually, when I reached for him, I did see one more thing. A friend of my roommate sent her something, and I'm usually recording for her, and so he sent me something too as a thank you for helping her out. Phil actually gave me this. It's a Michael Myers pin. It's pretty awesome, and it glows in the dark, and I'm a big Myers fan. I've got to say he's probably my favorite horror movie icon. Him and Jason, they're neck and neck. And the Jason, like, it's weird. Like, I think the best look for Jason was Kane Hodder, and then go back to 4 and 3 and then 6. Anything after Part 7 Kane. Anything after Part 7 Kane is okay. Myers, though, his best look is still the first film. 2's good too. Same mask, but it's like stretched out more. After that, I would probably say Part 6. But anyways, yeah, thank you, Phil. But yeah, that's it. So hopefully we'll do more of these, and yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's kind of been a lot of fun, and more frequently, hopefully. So, but anyways, have a good night, guys.